What's up, brochachos? It's your boy Tanner Wideman of BarbarianBody. Today, we're gonna be getting into Trap City. No, not the hip hop instrumentals. We're talking about the trapezius muscles. Now listen guys, I've come from a group of people who have always had weaker and smaller looking traps. I've gone by the advice of a lot of friends of mine, a lot of bad internet advice, say, your traps are weak, well, you gotta use more weight on the shrugs. You gotta go heavy, man. Heavy as you possibly can. You wanna see growth go as heavy as you can. And I would never see any results. I've come across this sort of blueprint on how you can get some bigger traps. And I wanna share it with you. First and foremost, when it comes to any muscle group, whether it be your traps, your chest, your biceps, your legs, you wanna get these things bigger and you wanna do it suddenly, you need to start training them 2 times per week. Now this is the most important thing about training 2 times a week. You need to give your muscles the time that they need to recover, to repair, and to grow. 48 hours. So if you're doing trap workout A on Monday, then Tuesday, Wednesday, recovery day, Thursday, that's when you're granted your your second trap workout. Now, here's a huge one. Do not train your traps as an afterthought. Most guys will just go through an intense shoulder workout. Let's say they were doing like a pushing workout, so they did their chest, shoulders, and triceps that day. And then they might just go, okay, now I'm just gonna throw my traps at the end of the workout. I really wanna get out of here. I have like 2 minutes left. I'm just gonna bump out, you know, like 3 plates on each side doing shrugs, 10 reps. Yeah, that'll be good enough. And then like, they've been doing that for a few months, little to no results. And they go, why don't I have bigger traps? Don't make it an afterthought. If you want these things to get bigger in a short period of time, make them priority numero uno. So if you're really serious about this, first movement you should do when you get to the gym, train your traps. Don't leave them as an afterthought. When you have the most amount of energy, when you have the most amount of focus, target them first. Now here's the next thing. You need time under tension on these things. The reason that the advice that I was always getting, dude, just use as heavy of weight as you possibly can and just crank out, you know, those reps. The first thing that's wrong with that is, like I'm saying, time under tension. You're getting 10 reps, you're just barely even lifting the weight. Like, for the most part, like, you're not doing shrugs. This is what it would look like. Most of these shrugs with as much weight as you possibly can, you're getting the tiniest range of motion. But for the second reason here, most of this is just like you moving, if you can see from the side here, just moving by like slouching back and like pulling your back forward. There's not a lot of trap activation even happening here. Most of the muscle activation is from, you know, your lower back and your mid back, helping you pull it back here, and your shoulders are barely going. So the time under tension is extremely, extremely minimal. And the number of repetitions they get typically is low, like 10 reps. There's no hold at the top, there's no squeeze, there's no slow negatives. We all know, guys, we all know this. If you want to get bigger biceps, for example, bring it up, squeeze as hard as you can, and then bring it down, and then the eccentric portion might last like 2 to 3 seconds. We know this, okay? We know with the bench press, when you're doing your bench, pressing up, squeezing as hard as you possibly can, bringing it down nice and slowly for 2 to 3 seconds. You might even do a little pause at the bottom, and then you press up. We know time under tension for every other muscle group except for the traps. This is a huge thing. So when you do your next set of shrugs, as opposed to just doing up, down, okay? Up, hold, 1, 2, 3, down, 1, 2, up, 1, 2, 3, down, 1, 2. That's first and foremost. And if you really want to see some increase in your time under tension while you're doing that, do sets of 15 to 20 repetitions. Because when anybody ever does shrugs, they're just doing sets of 10. Increase the time under tension, do 15 to 20 reps. Do it the way like I'm just showing you here. Up, hold for 3 seconds, 2, 3, down for 2 seconds, 2. Now here's the next thing that I want to show you. Most guys when they do shrugs, I'm going to show you from the side here, just traditionally just to the front, okay? What I want you to do here is not just to the front, okay, but front and back. What this is going to do, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. Okay, so this is what a front one looks like. This is what a back and up one looks like. See the difference? So here's the front, okay? Here's the front and back. Here's the front and back. Now the reason that I want you guys to do the front and the back, sorry, the up and the back, you're not just hitting the upper traps. We're also going to be targeting the middle traps when our scapula retracts right there, in addition to the shrug. I mean, you're hitting a lot more of the trap muscle fiber, and the traps are going to be able to significantly grow. Because I don't know if you've ever noticed this, but when you go to the beach sometimes, and you see a guy that's huge, okay, and he turns around, and you can see his traps popping through the back, you're like, holy hell, That is impressive. Sure, upper traps are impressive when you see it from the front. When you're one of those son of a guns walking around with your middle traps popping out, even your lower traps popping out, it's a huge difference. So when you're using the dumbbells, you're holding them to the side of you, okay? Up and then back. I'm splitting it up into 2 motions so you get the idea of what I'm trying to say here. But you want to do them in unison. Up and back. Up and back. And now you also want to incorporate up and back, hold 1, 2, 3, and down, 1, 2. Up and back, hold 1, 2, 3, down, 1, 2. Up and back, hold 1, 2, 3, slowly down, 1, 2. When you start doing this, that motion, in conjunction with the hold at the top, the slow negatives, 15 to 20 repetitions on each and every single set, and you train your traps 2 times per week, you give yourself 48 hours between each one of your trap workouts, trap growth is going to be impossible not to happen. Your traps are just going to start to grow immensely, especially when you start training them at the very, very beginning of your workout when you're going to put them in, and you don't put them as an afterthought. Apply all these things, and you guys will grow some crazy, crazy traps. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hold on, before you stop that video, we still gotta review the comments from last week's video. 4 killer fat incinerating metabolism boosting hacks. Let's get into the comments. Okay, Muhammad Islam with the what the f is a bagels, must be a Canadian, a bagel. You guys can book a Canadian so quickly. In the last video that I did, actually I can't recall which video it was, but I said partway through it, sorry to say, but you're not and then instantly someone jumped on, it's just like Canadian. I think this is so funny because I actually think we were always apologizing for things, always saying sorry for things. I didn't think I was that nice. Whatever, I'll go with that. I think it's still pretty funny. And I guess the way that Canadians pronounce bagels, that's how I'm saying it, is different from Americans, North Americans, or sorry, just Americans. What am I saying? I'm in North America. Bagels, bagels. All right, Lucas Cornwall, realistically, would it be possible to drop 10 pounds in 3 weeks? I've lost 4 over my first week. 10 pounds in 3 weeks? Yeah, it is. Have you seen what a boxer does? Boxers lose a ton of weight. Most of it's just water weight though. If you were just at the very beginning of like your fitness journey, you're at like 280 pounds and like 30+% body fat, and like you've never exercised a day in your life, and you just make some pretty easy changes, then you're gonna know you can probably do 10 pounds in 3 weeks, and it wouldn't be extremely tough. If you're a guy that's like at 180 pounds, your body fat percentage is like maybe 18 to like 23%, and you've been exercising for a while, and now you're just jumping into trying to lose 10 pounds in like 3 weeks, it's not gonna be as easy. Michelle Origo, bro, thank you for posting vids so often. It helps so much. Keep up the good work. I'm surprised you don't have at least 500K subs, LOL, but you're awesome, man. Thank you so much. 500K subs is a goal of mine. I gotta get to 100K first. We're nearly at 50K. At the time of this recording, I'm at, I think 46. So I'm about to get to 50K, and that is halfway to 100K, which is my first goal, and I'm super pumped to get that YouTube play button. And then the next goal is to get to 1 million, so 500,000 will be on the way there. I'm hoping. I'm really looking forward to that. Thank you for the encouragement. I'm going to continue to put out the best content that I possibly can, as frequently as I possibly can, because I'm here for you guys. Superhuman You, this is my boy Troy over at Superhuman You. He runs a super similar fitness YouTube channel. Ice bath challenge, I've been procrastinating on this video for so long, LOL. I didn't know what the hell this was. I guess apparently just jump into a tub of ice and people just watch it for some reason because they want to see a reaction. It's a good thing for views, I guess. I don't know. If you guys want to see me jump into a tub of ice or a large garbage can full of ice, I'll let you boil. Let me know down in the comments. I might actually do it. Isaac on the Rise 7. Breaking down everything into the science of what's happening makes these videos 10 times better. I'll tell you this much. I personally do love those sciencey background videos. And if you guys do too, then just let me know down in the comments and I'll try and recreate it. It is so tough for me to explain all the nuances of the scientific aspect without tripping over my words and running into problems with my train of thought. It's so tough. I remember I tried to say some of these things in this video. Like, I know what I'm talking about in the video, but I was trying to say it so precisely and so straight to the point. I recorded 30 minutes worth of content for that video, and you guys only saw 4 minutes and 46 seconds of it. I had to keep repeating the same sentences over and over again so I wouldn't tongue twist myself through it. It was so frustrating, but if you want more science, if you guys sincerely want more sciencey videos, sciencey background videos like with studies and data and all that stuff, holla at your boy, let me know down in the comments, and I'll just have to work on it. Deanna Cash, you've been posting greatness every day. I love it. This is my girl. She's on like every video commenting. Thank you, Tiana. Appreciate the support. I got more good stuff coming, always in the pipeline. I'm just cranking out the hits. Thoughts on cold showers. This was ironic because, and I literally said right underneath it, ironically, I got a video about that coming out tomorrow. I'd already recorded that video. So I hope you guys enjoyed my little ice showers, or sorry, cold showers video. I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but you can find it on my YouTube channel. It's ironic, but yeah, if you guys want more of those like little lifestyle videos like that, it doesn't really have too much to do with fitness and nutrition and like, you know, all that jazz. If you guys liked videos like that, or if you want to see me do more videos like that and you have suggestions, like I say, always leave it in the comments. I'm open to creating content like that. Like I just like to do sometimes just talking. Like I don't have to prepare anything. I don't have to script out my video and research all the background information on it, and you know, to get all angles and attack things properly and say things properly. So these ones are pretty fun. It's just fire off the hip. So yeah, let me know. Okay, so there you guys go. Comment reviews for the 4 killer fat burning hacks and metabolism boosting hacks. I totally forgot which video I was on. I hope you guys enjoyed the comments. Other than that, be sure to give your boy a like and leave a comment down below. I'll see you guys in the next video.